Mieux fait. Mieux fait, belle bouffe. Mieux fait. God damn it. Damn it. Damn it. I'm starting to ask myself the question, why do we do this to ourselves? God damn it. Look. I'm going to start off by saying this. You know good and damn well a show sucks when the best thing about the damn show was looking at the set.
Yeah.
So that means, welcome to your WWE Clash in Paris 2025 live review. It is your boy, Mr. Stark, saying,
Big dub.
I need a therapist. I need a goddamn therapist. I need somebody to talk me through these feels because damn. And I love when WWE dangles the carrot. And no, this is not one of my pregame thoughts, but I love when WWE dangles the carrot. Like with this set, they were like, hey, we could still do cool shit, but just for the record, we probably won't do this for a long time again.
Right.
They do this every now and again. I keep telling y'all this. Like the last cool thing they did, and that was by accident because Drew McIntyre legitimately got clonked with the toolbox. But that Hell in a Cell match between Drew McIntyre and CM Punk, and even I think that was kind of overrated, but, you know, that's another debate for another day. But, like, I told y'all when that initially happened that y'all will not see something that is considered that cool, and I'm putting that in air quotes, for a long time. And the next cool thing y'all fucking got was the Clash in Paris set. Some people might say, oh, the WrestleMania set was real cool. Look, I thought it was pretty standard, all things considered. It was Las Vegas. You had to go big or go home. But we're talking about the set. We ain't talking about the game. We're talking about practice.
By the way, Daryl.
What?
There's your ESPN money right there.
There it is.
That set. All gone.
Oh, Werner, that was the first shit I thought. That was when I saw the set, I said, there go that ESPN bag.
Yep.
Now, how many of those sets do they have in them before they blow through 60% of that bag?
Yeah.
What, 2, maybe 3?
So WrestlePalooza.
Yeah, so WrestlePalooza based out of
Australia.
Indianapolis. Don't forget, that's going to be in Indianapolis, don't you know?
That's right, with the punter.
Yeah, you can go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, but I just help, Cuba Gooding Jr., help. Come break dance in my house or something. Do something. Make me laugh. I don't know. Show me the money. Help. I need help, man. This is like WWE, dude. The investment level from their audience does not match the investment level that they have in putting on a good show.
No.
There's such a big disparity between the two that it's not even close. If the fans' investment is in France, let's just say France, for the sake of the show today, goddamn WWE's investment in putting on a great show is on fucking Pluto. It's not even on the same planet. It's way out there in the solar system. I don't know why these fans come to these shows, mark out, and I haven't used that term in a long time because it hasn't applied, but I'm using it today. These fans mark out, they sing, they chant, they do all of their overseas international crowd bullshit that gets annoying 5 minutes into the show. They do all of this stuff. And they get this. They get this. This is like someone offering you a Fender guitar, 60th anniversary Fender guitar.
Ooh.
And then you go, no, give me that my first guitar from Walmart, bitch. Someone's offering you a Fender, and y'all know who I'm talking about. Someone is offering you a Fender 60th anniversary guitar, and you said, nope, give me the hollow, goddamn fake wood grain guitar with the fucking 3 strings on it. It's basically a banjo. What? I'm not going to ask that question. I'm tired of asking that question. I'm asking a new question. How many of these shows do you have to consume before you realize you got wrestling's version of food poisoning.
Mm.
That's what these shows are. After these shows, I've said this to her, after these shows, I feel physically ill. Like, I feel like I don't want to do shit but go lay down. I just want to go lay down. I almost fell asleep on this damn show. It takes the energy out of your entire just being to watch a WWE show. Because they drown you in all of this pomp and circumstance, and then when you like, hey, man, where's my product? They're like, what product? Don't you like the set? Don't you like the pyro?
Mm-hmm.
Don't you like the two Ula Falas? Don't you like the, like, dude, I said dangling keys, but god damn, at this point, WWE got a carrot in their asshole, and the fans are just biting down to the hole.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like saying dangling keys is too nice. Like what AEW was doing in 2023, that was dangling keys. That was Tony Khan testing the fortitude of his audience, very much so. And I don't know why he pulled that shit. But like, this is something worse. Now I'm in pregame thoughts if you haven't figured it out by now.
Yeah.
This is something worse. I can't call it a trance. I can't call it a spell. I can't call it brand loyalty. I can't call it stupidity. At this point, the only thing I could call it is mind control. Oh, by the way, I have on my Louis Vuitton. My Louis Vuitton shirt. You know what I'm saying? It's subtle. You know, the details. Subtle. You don't know where it came from. Then you can't afford Louis Vuitton. Don't admit, hey, you don't know where it come from, then you don't ask. Those who know. But yes, it is mind control to a very jarring degree. It is mind control at a level that I don't think we've ever seen in any fan base ever.
Mm-mm.
Ever. Like, not even just pro wrestling. Ever. And what disturbs me more than anything is that we know we got people that watch our show. One in particular, and yes, I'm going to call you out, that was about, I think I asked around the halfway point of the show how people enjoying it so far. And this person said, I'm enjoying it. And I'm thinking to myself, I wanted to rebuttal and say, okay, if you're enjoying it, what did they give you that you're actually enjoying? In detail. Go.
Mm-hmm.
Go. Now, one of the things of being a truth seeker, and it's not me, exiling someone from Covalent Island. It's not what it is. But one of the main things of being a truth seeker is that you come on our show with an intent to learn about professional wrestling and what you should tolerate and what you shouldn't tolerate and the standard and bar you should have for what you consume when watching these shows. So if you're just watching these shows and you're going into it going, I'm going to enjoy it no matter what, just because a couple of my favorites are on the card, then in which case you're not really a truth seeker.
Mm-hmm.
And allow me to place the proper label on you. Don't get mad if I do either. You're either a Fed Walker or a drone. Allow me to place the proper label on you. Do not get mad if I call you one of the fucking two. Don't get mad. And that's okay. And that's okay. I'd rather you be upfront. I'm one of those people. I'd rather you be upfront. The only time I don't care for someone to be upfront, like, look, fellas, we've all been cheated on. You know how bad you wanted that bitch to say she cheated on you and what she did and all that stuff, but she's still sitting in your face lying, and you like, bitch, if you don't stop playing with me. That's how I feel about that. Like, don't come in here faking the funk. Don't come in here faking the funk, because there's people that actually want to learn and actually be able to raise their standard and hear someone that is speaking the truth to them and they can resonate with it. So like, man, like either back out, or if you're going to stay in here, make sure you sharing twice as hard as anybody else. So that way those people can get the word out and you're not just in here taking up space. Now, I'm not targeting anyone in particular when I'm saying this. I'm just speaking God's honest truth. All right. So when I came up with that, it wasn't just a little fancy buzz term to use for the show because it sounds cool or anything like that. No, like I actually pride myself on that with this show because I see y'all seeking y'all own form of the truth. That's how y'all found the show. That's how y'all found the show. So yeah, to see people that I know watch our show saying halfway through this show that, oh, they're enjoying it. That tells me that you came into Clash in Paris with a mentality that you were going to enjoy it no matter what. And speaking of no matter what, I'm going to touch on this. This is a bonus topic. I'm giving y'all a bonus, and I'm giving it to you early, and now I'm going to let Warner cook. Speaking of that, ladies and gentlemen, I don't understand. This is going to be controversial. I'm preparing for it already. I'm going to get a phone call. I'm going to go, Reed! I'm going to get a phone call. I know I am. But you can't excuse rapist, sex pest, essayers, and all of these types of people in your company and let them rock and bring them back and let them have prominent positions and let them still work in their cushy little fucking executive seats and all that old stuff and expect your fans not to be pests towards your female talent.
Mm-hmm.
You can't. Didn't I say this a long time ago, Werner?
I think it was the last time Rhea Ripley had issues too.
I said this I said this a long time ago. And Rhea, you can't have it both ways. Beloved, you know I rock with you tough. You know I do. You cannot have it both ways, sweetie. You can't. You can't complain about the type of fans that culture of that company breeds while still staying there.
Mm-hmm.
You could easily pull a Mercedes. You have the, if anything, you have the pull and power to pull a Mercedes if you wanted to. You do.
But you refuse.
Ain't like you creatively fulfilled. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. So like you're not sticking around for your creative because your creative is just when it comes crashing down and this is my brutality.
Mm-hmm.
it's just like a Hulk Hogan Rhea Ripley mashup at this point. So I'm sorry, beloved. You cannot have it both ways. You can't. See, now, I wasn't saying this before. I'm in the camp of, hey, man, no unwanted advances. If somebody sets a boundary and tells you to leave them alone, leave them the fuck alone. And no, I don't want somebody coming on here talking about, well, WWE cleaned it up. They had 3 more talents that came out. Security was, yeah. Why did it take for one of the biggest talents in your company to be mobbed going to an Uber 10 feet from the door for you to actually get a security detail for your talent? This is a $1 billion company, multi-billion-dollar company. There's no excuse for that. The one that exposes how fucking cheap and skinflint they fucking are and how fucking insolent they are. But also, that shows you how little WWE cares about their talent, male and female.
Mm-hmm.
A little girl damn near got trampled when Sheamus was walking. It looked like he was walking into like a mall or something. A little girl damn near got trampled. Sheamus had to be like, yo, chill. But when it comes to the ladies of WWE, you cannot have it both ways. You can't. That is the culture that company breeds into their fans when Brock Lesnar comes back.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay to touch our women with no consequence. Look at Brock. Now, somebody might say, oh, you're doing victim blaming. No, I'm not. I'm literally saying that neither side can have it both ways. I'm not. I'm putting accountability on WWE and Rhea Ripley. Equally. You can't complain when look at the company you work for and look who they just brought back. And then on WWE side, why the fuck are y'all acting like y'all running on $100,000 budget for these security? Like what's going on? WWE is running like a fucking shit show, and then the female talents are complaining about something that they're just as complicit in. Like, if you have a problem with that type of stuff happening and male fans being that comfortable with getting that close to you, then leave that company. Because I could tell you one thing for certain, I don't really see AEW fans doing that shit. I don't. Or fans of any other company doing that shit. I said this the last time we talked about it. You really don't. That's the culture. No, I don't want to hear that. Oh, it's just they're excited because they don't see famous people often. I don't want to hear that bullshit either. Don't run up the excuse train on me with a whole bunch of cargo. You could spare me that bullshit. I don't want to fucking hear it. I don't want to hear it. This is who WWE fans are, and I've been telling y'all WWE fans are for a very, 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 very long time. And why do they feel like they should back off of doing that if the company is telling them, hey, we got a sex pest in our company named Brock Lesnar, allegedly, all alleged, because we ain't trying to get sued, allegedly. If we got all that going for us, well, ladies, you're fend for yourself. Fend for yourself, ladies. That's what the company is sending the message to these male fans. Rhea Ripley's stalker was in the United States. So that's why I'm saying I don't want to hear that, oh, well, they don't get to see these people often, so they're just excited. I don't want to hear that bullshit. Now, that's victim blaming. When you say that, that's victim blaming. That's a deflection. When you say, oh, it's just they don't see famous people a lot, so that's why what happened to Rhea Ripley and Sheamus and all these other people. No. But you can't have your cake, the buffet, everything past the buffet, the servers, you can't have all that and eat it too. You can't. You can't. Stop. So yeah, if you don't like what I'm saying, you watching my show for the first time, you don't like what I'm saying, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. There's too much proof of what I'm talking about. WWE knows what their fan base is like. They do. Now, to spin my pregame thoughts into a bow, let's spin this to a bow. And by the way, let me shout out Robert real quick because I saw he triggered up the KO Hippo. 10 schmackaroos. Get that financial lubricant going, y'all. We're going to have a good stream tonight. But to wrap my pregame thoughts in a bow, WWE has successfully found a way to meet, the bare minimum standard, below it even. And WWE fans, especially international ones, applaud them for it, pay them for it, and reward them for it. Now, how long this will last, how long this gravy train will last, depends on how long it is they're going to keep pricing people out. Because even though there were a lot of people in there, I can't deny that. There were a lot of people in there. This wasn't a sellout. That's a 40,000 seat arena. That's a chunk of their audience that they're missing. You're seeing the chunk off that I was talking about in the last stream. And if you haven't seen that stream, go watch it if you're new here. But like, you're seeing the chunk off. You're starting to see it. Now, WrestlePalooza. Real quick, this is what I wanted to address. WrestlePalooza. Because that is their next pay-per-view, correct?
Yep.
For the life of me, on all that is holy, on God's great name, I am almost certain and positive it is two things when it comes to ticket sales for WrestlePalooza that's driving it. One, small market, don't get a lot of WWE shows. Two, these people are going to this show out of sheer resentment towards AEW. I feel like it is a 50-50 split. The damn show is called WrestlePalooza. In 2019, if this was 2019 WWE, that show wouldn't even be halfway sold out. I know y'all get tired of the pandemic talking point, but the pandemic saved they bacon something fierce. If this was 2019 WWE, that show does not sell half of the ticket allotment. It doesn't. It doesn't. I think it's 50-50 down the middle because I know people are going to ask us about that leading up to the show. That's what I think it is. Half, oh, yay, they're coming to our small little market. Yay, let's all go. And then the other half is, I heard AEW is running another show. Let's show them.
Right.
I think it's a 50-50 split. Because there's no way that should have 9,000 tickets sold. No way. There's no way. There is no way. For fuck's sake, it's called WrestlePalooza. Oh, well, that was the ECW name first. I would have called it uncool if I knew it existed back then, too.
Mm-hmm.
I must have missed that one. I remember all other ECW pay-per-view names and watched a lot of them. I do not remember WrestlePalooza. I don't.
Neither do I.
Yeah, Lester, facts. They would have failed without the pandemic. Yes. They don't. That Netflix deal doesn't happen. This ESPN deal doesn't happen. It doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
And any WWE Fairwalker or Drone, if you're in denial about what I'm saying, obviously there's no way of us verifying that because the pandemic happened. But let's be real. You know good and goddamn well they're not getting that Netflix deal with the momentum they had in 2019. Ratings were tanking. Attendance was tanking. Merch sales was tanking. Everything was tanking. Everything. So much so. And Werner loves bringing this up as a callback. He cannot get enough of it, so I'm going to take the wind out of his sails. You're the authority.
Oh, God.
We're gonna book this show for you. Y'all remember that? It was so bad, they had to run out there and tell the audience, we're going to pick you up and coddle you like little babies, which they didn't do, by the way.
Nope.
They went right back to the same old trash-ass television. But that dude, this money, this well, it's going to run dry. And that's my pregame thoughts. Go ahead, Werner.
Oh, boy. I know we've used this as a talking point many times before, but I think it just needs to be beaten over the head. This should have been weekly television.
Facts.
None of this warranted a paywall. None of it. This was an awful show, and we'll get into it. And when right before we went on, you said you were tired, and an idea popped in my head of what WWE is doing, and I agree with the mind control, but I gotta believe there are some people getting ADD from watching WWE with all the jump cuts, all the flashing, and if they're bored, they're going to other things on their phones or tablets or whatever. I gotta believe they're doing something to create that too.
I see somebody saying it was a glorified house show. That's putting it nicely.
That is putting it way too nicely.
That is putting it so nicely. It's more. Warren, I hate to infringe on your point, but god damn it, when people bring up stuff like that, I gotta address it. When you do all of this pomp and circumstance, like the set and all this old stuff, and then you deliver that show, that makes it that much more embarrassing for the fans.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? That makes it all the more embarrassing because basically, in a nutshell, you paid for the set. What did I say this show was going to be, y'all? I said this show is going to be the epitome of and then the bell rings.
Yep.
Didn't I say that to y'all?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
During investment ratings.
Yeah, finish your point, though. I'm sorry. People say that. I just got to address it.
No, I gotta believe they're starting to create learning disabilities for people, whether it be kids or adults, because it can onset at any time. And then I don't know how many more times they can go to the well in France with the way this crowd is. If it's one show, two more shows, that crowd will wane. Even if you're going there once a year, that crowd will wane down and not be where it's at, like it was tonight or Friday or last year. There's just no way of that happening. because this card was terrible. The next card next year will be terrible, so on and so forth. Triple H's booking is horrible, and he's showing you right in your face, and you don't care.
Like, not even a little bit.
Not even a little bit.
Not even a little bit. That's the most disturbing part of it all. There is no foundation cracks as of yet. None. And somebody might say, why do you want them to die so bad? Well, that's a whole nother subject for a whole nother time. But, like, it's not even about just wanting them to die. Like, if WWE could just get their head out their ass and put on good shows, great. Okay, cool. Because somebody might say, oh, you guys have said in the past you want WWE to die. Yeah, because they keep fucking their fans over. And pro wrestling over. So, yes. But, like, if they became better and they booked competently and logically and with some level of cohesion, detail, nuance, all of those things, if you combine all those things, we wouldn't want them to die.
Oh, them acknowledging AEW would be monumental.
Even extending an olive branch would be like, bro.
Yeah.
Like we wouldn't have a word to say. How many times do we have to come on the show and tell every single person watching us that if WWE got their shit together, put on good shows, didn't insult their fans' intelligence, didn't insult their pockets, didn't insult everything that makes a pro wrestling fan, we wouldn't have anything negative to say. If they didn't run, oh, I'm about to cook tonight, boy. If they didn't run like Epstein Island, what could we say? What could we possibly come on here and say negative about the company? What could we say? But because they're not checking any of those motherfucking boxes, any of them, not even a little bit, we have to come on here and be truthful. Now, again, I know we got fair walkers that watch our show, drones that watch our show. All of y'all watch in silence for the most part. I know this. I know it's one person that's going to avoid our stream like the plague. But, like, I cannot take it seriously when y'all run out here and y'all avoid us and shows like us because you don't want to hear the reality of what you consume. If somebody told me, hey, man, that microphone you using, if you keep using it, it's going to give you cancer. I'm not going to be like, no, road rules, fuck you. I'm going to get rid of this damn mic. Well, first, I'm going to do my research. I'm going to do my research, and if I find out it's true, I'm getting rid of the mic. WWE fans refuse to do that. And then when they have to hear the truth about the cancerous mic, they like, nope, la, 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 no. Why? Because my nostalgia.
I watched this when I was a kid, and I'm going to watch it till the day I die.
You sound like a dork. Like, let's call a spade tonight, man. You sound like a dork. You sound like an idiot, an imbecile. An absolute dunce cap of the highest variety. And the highest order. You are an elite ranked idiot. A gold star dumbass. That's why we call our people in our comment section truth seekers. And again, if you don't fit that mold and you want to sit in here and just observe, that's cool. But share the stream 40 times over. You do twice the work. Truth seekers, that don't mean you off the hook. But those people should do twice the work, because if y'all are in here genuinely trying to get this good work, how embarrassing is it that you got to sit in here and share a room with people that don't want to hear none of this shit we talk about, but they taking up space? Imagine you go to a church because you want to hear the truth about the Lord, and then 70 atheists come sit next to you. Yeah, right. You're going to be like, man, if y'all don't get y'all asses out of here, man, I'm trying to hit a word.
Mm-hmm.
I said this on a long time ago. Long time ago, like 2 years ago now, probably. I'd rather be sitting in this room with 5 people that consistently comment, show love, share the stream, always engaging in our talking points and not trying to get themselves over, than to have what we have in here and across all platforms, right? That are just going to sit in here and stew on what we saying, taking up space. Give me that any day. Because I can have conversations. I'm going to tell the guys honest truth, y'all. Here's how I know it's fed walkers and drones in our comment section. When I look over at the comment section to see what the people talking about, I can't even read half of the fucking comments because I'm like, dude, what does that have to do with what we are talking about?
Mm-hmm.
What does that have to do with this truth that we spitting? I'm dead ass. It was so bad at one point that in 2023, I had to be like, yo, insightful comments only. Related to topic questions only. Now, if you sent through a super chat, ask away. Ask away. But the people who do this shit don't even bother to send through a super chat to ask they stupid ass question. And what does this sound like? Warner, I'm a god at this shit. What does that sound like? A WWE fan.
Mm-hmm.
They don't even get rewarded for their stupidity.
No.
A WWE fan, dude, a WWE fan could easily put in $1 and speak their piece. But no, they put in their $1 and just shut up. Man, y'all gonna stop playing with me behind this microphone, bro. Ain't nobody doing this shit like me, dog. Nobody. Boy, I could tie 2 cruise ships together. You hear me? Like, dude, y'all better stop playing with me in this room, man. Y'all better stop playing with me in this room, man. Like gang, comment gang, share gang, financial lubricant gang. Show the necessary love in this building right now, man. We ain't playing tonight, goddammit. Warner, finish out your pregame thoughts, man. Let's get into this shit.
No, let's just get into it because that's all I got.
Goodness gracious. Oh, shit. I forgot to read one more super chat. Oh, that was Robert. Robert came through with 10 schmackaroos, queuing up Don Lemon with the maracas. You understand what I'm saying? Know what I'm talking about? Shouts out to you, man. Shouts out to you. All right? Keep that energy going, man. And if you're not in his support, man, go ahead and make way for somebody who will. Straight up. Appreciate you with the Don Lemon. All right, leaderboard gang, where y'all at? Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Matthew Schultz said we had 229 on the twist. That's the fuck I'm talking about.
There we go.
You know what I'm saying? Follow said you got it, bro. Hey, appreciate it, man. Yeah, man, I ain't even gonna talk about that. They ain't even worthy of bringing up. Respectfully. Robert said I do what I can. Appreciate it, man. We appreciate that. And I feel like I gotta say this all the time. Because I know it's a person that's like, man, if I send through this $4, they're gonna be like, what the fuck? No, because it's going back to y'all anyway. Y'all gonna see what the stuff coming up. It's going back to y'all, man. No, I'm not tripping on that. I told y'all I'm living Louis Vuitton. I'm wearing Louis Vuitton in the house. I'm fine. Like whatever y'all seeing is appreciated. I'm fine. Like, and that's not to flex. I'm just keeping it a buck because I know it's somebody like, oh man, I can only send this $2. It's $3. Okay.
We act the same for $1, the same as $50.
Right. Don't. Because I know it's somebody watching right now thinking that. That I had to get off Twitter hard to tweet and watch. Dude, I can't even keep up with a lot of that shit during the show. I go in and I get the results popping, and if I have a random thought, I'll drop it in Twitter. But like other than that, I cannot be on Twitter during a WWE show because my timeline will be inundated. My algorithm would be inundated with WWE dick licking. I cannot bear it. I cannot bear it. And if you ever notice, after a pay-per-view, I stay off of Twitter for like 3 hours at least. I wait till the algorithm cleanses itself. Because like 2-3 hours after a WWE show, you will have the most unbearable algorithm that you can imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Rah, that was Aura Cinema Cook Hoop. Oh my God, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a fucking knife, please, with the sharpest point that you can possibly conjure up. Yeah, the glaze homie. I'm talking about Krispy Kreme, honey, ham levels of glaze. Shit don't even be good, bro. Like it, and that'd be, here's the funny part. Y'all got me started. Here's the funny part. They'll be hyping up something like you'll see a quote retweet of a clip of a move that you like, motherfucker, what? Look at this great chain wrestling. Rah! Dude, when I see Raw, I want to throw my phone across the city of Chicago. And Chicago is like sleeper big. I don't think a lot of y'all know that. Chicago is like a sleeper big city. Like you won't know until you come here. Like you come here and you like, damn, Chicago kind of big.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, when I see Raw or hooping, which I still hate because it's used in the complete wrong context, in the complete wrong sport. WWE fans pick up lingo from anything they heard while walking past Rucker Park in New York and be like, I'm going to use that on Twitter when it comes to my www. Hooping is not, that doesn't apply to wrestling.
At all.
Hooping mean when a motherfucker, it has two different definitions. Hey man, I'm finna go down to the court with my homies, we finna hoop. And then the other one is like, hey man, that dude, man, when he play basketball, that motherfucker be hooping. It is in a basketball context only. I've never heard hooping used outside of a basketball context in real life. And I live in one of the biggest cities in this country with some of the most diverse lingo that you can imagine. I've never heard hooping used for anything other than goddamn basketball. Leave it up to WWE fans to take a motherfucking slang word and fuck it up to hell. Yeah, they ruined Aura Cinema, Cook, Hoop, all that. That's why I make fun of it. It sounds so dumb. But yeah, man, I can't do it. I cannot do it. My algorithm after a WWE event it's too much, bro. Cool. And I don't know how these people end up in my algorithm tough. I don't even follow these people.
Same.
And like some of them, you be like, didn't I mute this person? Mm-hmm. And then you go to their page and you see you muted. I'm like, why am I seeing this?
Because the algorithm doesn't care anymore.
Right. Fuego, that's a great point. These motherfuckers don't even know the difference between bumping and selling. Didn't somebody post like a compilation, like a selling compilation of some wrestler in WWE, and it was bumps? Or is it the other way around?
No, you're right. It was bumps.
I was like, oh my God. Dude, I can't take it. No, I know who did it. But like, if I say who did it, I'll get called a coon. Even though these people cooning are the reason why a lot of these words are in the lexicon of white WWE fans and Latino WWE and other races, basically. If I say who started this shit, which I'm not going to give them no free clout. If I say who started this shit, it's the usual suspects, bro. And they all hang with each other. They all hang with each other. They're a band of merry dorks. I say it all the time. They see me at these events and they just don't even come near me because they know me. They know dude, I give off fuck off energy. I ain't gonna hold you. I give off fuck off energy. And it's typically because I want you to fuck off. Because if you ain't got nothing good to say, don't even walk up to me. Just don't. But if you like, you sport the show, you a true seeker, you want to say what's up, say what's up. But like, don't come up to me with no, what do you think about what this person said? I'm gonna look at you like you fucking crazy. I'm going to look at you like you are out of your mind. In real life, I am a completely different person. Now, for the most part, I'm the same, but I'm different. Like, don't come up to me with no bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? And yes, Xavier, that's a fact. They know that. Yeah, they know that though. That's real. Like, look, the fake avoids the real more than the real avoids the fake. That goes back to my completely initial point at the beginning of this show. The fake avoid the real more than the real avoid the fake. The real don't have to avoid the fake because the real don't be around the fake to be avoiding them in the first place. The fake will come find the real and try to find something to hate on the real for. The real don't go to the fake looking for something to hate on. What? Why? 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 This is something I was taught at a very young age. People if somebody want to come hate on you, they gonna do it regardless. You can't do shit about it. The only thing you can do is control your response to it. I can see across the room when a motherfucker wanna hate on something. Boy, I could see a motherfucker across the room when he hating on my outfit, hating on the girl showing me love. I could see it in their eyes. That's a symptom of being real. And that's how I know WWE fans feel when they watch the show. Damn, these motherfuckers are entertaining, but shit, I hate what they saying.
Mm-hmm.
One of our viewers, now long-time viewers, it's been a while since he's been watching the show now. Matthew Shelton, he even confessed to me that he was one of those people. And I respect him for that. I respect the hell out of him for that. That take nuts to say that. He said, man, look, he coughed that bitch up out of him real quick. And that's what happened when you hang around a motherfucker who's real. That bitch come up out of you. And it either exposes you for how much of a bitch you were, or it exposes you and you bounce back and you become a real one. But these WWE fans, they wouldn't know real if real walked up to them, pissed on their shoes, and then slapped them and said, deal with me. They don't know real. For fuck's sake, they were defending a show that shows you just how unreal WWE is. And y'all be arguing with these people. Y'all know that? I had to tell Richard O'Shea, I'm like, bro, what is you doing? Like, no, there is no right answer. You gonna sit here trying to explain this shit to these motherfuckers over and over and over and over. And it's not going to get over. It's not going to click. Mm-hmm. No answer you give them will be the right answer. They are stuck. Stop wasting your time. I'm glad Tony Khan stopped doing that shit. There's no right answer you can give them. They're going to hate you regardless. They not trying to cough that bitch up out of them. They not. Straight up. Yeah. But fucking Apollo, Ricochet giving the whole script. I'm like, dude, no. You falling into their bear trap. No. Lord. Okay. Jesus Christ. Man, y'all got me, man. Y'all got me in the motherfucking kitchen getting it popping right now, man. Straight up. Y'all got me with my chef hat on tonight. Almost 300 people on the Twitch, man. Like gang, comment gang, share gang, financial lubricant gang, man. Show the necessary love for us cooking, man. True Seekers roll call in the building. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna read a few more comments because I know Werner is not ready to get into the show. I can see it on his face.
This show, dude, my God.
I can see it on your face. You like, please keep talking. Please keep talking.
Can we not talk about this show?
I can see it all over your face. I'm like, let me read a couple more comments. Man, got to get his loins ready. Nasty Leroy said, I met you and talking to you watching at the WWE pool party in Vegas. Yeah, man. You saw how I move, bro. Hey, when Nasty Leroy came over, I was cuddled up with a bitch. He was like, hey, you know me? I was like, oh shit. Yeah, I was laying in an old girl and he walked up. I was like, well, who is this? What's up? Not Xavier giving you the Michael Jackson advice. He said, relax your mind. You gotta feel that heat and we can ride the boogie. I get you. But yeah, no, Nasty Leroy walked up on a player tough. I was like, who is this trying to get the drop on me? What's going on? I was laid up with that little curly head, caramel skin, little brang thang with the choing chong chang. It was nice. I was feeling good too. I had my Amiri shirt on. I was no shirt underneath. Chest hair. What you talking about? Don't be jealous because you can't grow no chest hair, y'all. All right. Yeah, I ain't got the egregious chest hair either. I got that rugged chest hair. Yeah. Robert said, now I'm getting my freak on. I wasn't fucking her yet. I wasn't fucking her yet. I was chilling. No, I was finally, dude, I finally had a moment to relax. And I was just laying on Shorty. And I look over to the right at Jazz, and then I look up, I see a dude standing there. I was like, oh shit. I was like, who the fuck is this? I was like, who the fuck is this? But it was Leroy. It's all love. He introduced himself because he had about 5 more seconds before hands was finna start flying. I'm like, who the fuck is this standing in my one of 2 cabanas? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, yep, that were my bad for running on. Yeah, you got to walk up next to cough, something, shit. Burp, I don't know, do something. Queef, whatever. I looked over at Jazz, and yes, that Jazz. I looked over at Jazz, and she looked at me, and I looked up. I'm like, ah, shit. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm from Chicago, bro. You can't be walking down on people like that unless you want to get the 2-piece and a biscuit. All right, let me see what we got. A couple more comments. Gail said, I see some of the lingo drones used for their WWE, and I don't understand shit. Yeah, most of it is just,
incessant babble.
For the most part. Yeah. for the all the time part, actually.
Yeah.
For the all the time part. Let me see what else we got. Said, mind you, it's the same guy we were talking about to spread false rumors about Britt Baker. I ain't even, again, clowns. I'm not under the big top, homie. I ain't even going to talk about them, bro. All right. Let me see what else we got. Damn, boy. Y'all was in this motherfucker getting it popping on the comment front. We got to get it popping on the likes front a little more in the financial lubricant, but we doing all right. Said, and most of these posts are WWE planted bots that flood the algorithm. Yes, I know that. I actually know that to be very true. And shout out to Tony Khan for paying the money to get the analytics done to prove that was true as well. Yeah. And everybody called him crazy. Everybody called him crazy. That was back when Eric Bischoff was at the top of his grift. And so was Jim Cornette. All right. I'm a conservative liberal. Jim Cornette is weird. That's a weird.
He is.
Oh, me. Jared from Subway's dad looking ass boy.
He needs to go away so bad.
Yeah, man. He's long. His takes are so long in the tooth. Like, it's bad. All right, let me see what we got. See, by the way, guys, if it gets to that point with us where our takes are just so long in the tooth, I'll back away before it even gets to that point. But we would never result to grifting, so, like, I don't think y'all got to worry about that. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me read a couple more. Ooh, excuse me. Lord. All I did was eat some raisin bread today. I said, I'm going to eat after the show because I don't want to throw up my food. And I'm over here burping like a motherfucker. 312 on the Twitch. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah, goddamn it. You see, you said the baddies in the cabana. You saw it. You saw it. I know where to be. Shut up. It wasn't no baddies there. I hate this fucking guy. Yes, I made him from like 1950 Chicago, but go fuck yourself. But yes, it was a lot of bad bitches. A lot of them. It was nice. Yeah, if y'all gonna be in Winston-Salem, you know what I'm saying, for WrestleCade, hey, well, part 3 now. part 3 is gonna be taking place, so y'all might want to come check out a player. Cancer Concierge in the building. I see you. Yes, and we are going to talk about a Cancer Concierge. It is time to get it to. Oh, we are back. There we go. Hold on, wait a minute. God damn it, wait a minute. Michael Ramone, wait a minute.
Our Polish person.
Wait a minute. Wait. Wait. Michael came through one time for the fun time. You know what, y'all? I think I should do this. Hold on. Let me do this first. Hold Hold on, wait. I think we got to go back to that holy sanctified place. Ooh. I think we got to heal ourselves. We got to feel the spirit of God. We got to do what is only right for everybody in this building before we talk about Clash in Paris. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for us to go to a place that we have not been in a very, very, very long time. It is time for us to go to church.
Church.
Danny!
Let's go to Danny and Florida. Hi, Danny.
Hi. I'm going to sing a song, and me and my mom, we're really trying to get out there in the records, but we're just going to sing for you. I'm going to sing for you right now.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I cry in the midnight hour, yeah. You heard my cry. You bottled up all of my tears. Just wow. I'm still loving you, oh Lord, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That was good. That was excellent. That was excellent. You know, I certainly did enjoy that. And
He's crying.
he's going out in the spirit. He's getting the Holy Ghost over here. We want to. He has the spirit. He's still loving you. We want to get his address, and we want to give you a T-shirt here. Send him a T-shirt right here. Right. More consciousness. Enjoy that, Danny, Florida.
Oh, I know this same. Oh, it broke me up. Oh, thank you. We'll be right back.
Wait a minute, y'all. Hold on. Wait a minute. Bro, that plagiarizing ass okay at the beginning gets me every time for some reason. Like, I don't know why. When he goes, okay, that shit gets me every single time. I don't know why that's so funny to me. I do not know why that's so funny to me. And then Robert's a fucking dickhead. Robert, I was laughing while it was happening because Robert talked about Danny just wanted a T-shirt. You a fucking dickhead for that one. That only made it worse. I was over here trying not to laugh into the mic. Oh man. Y'all ain't shit on this holy and sanctified day. But thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Okay. Michael Ramone, man, keep the international financial lubricant coming, man. Who knows? We might go back to church again at some point, man. Go ahead and get it popping. You know what I'm saying? 325 on the Twitch. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Much love. Say we need church before talking about a plea. Yes, we do.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we do. All right, my holy and sanctified people of the, the kingdom of Covalent TV Ministries. All right, True Seekers, are y'all ready to get into the show, man? If y'all ready to get into the show, go on ahead. I'm making sure y'all reading. Drop a book emoji. I need book emojis. I need them all. That's the only way I'm doing it. That's the only way I'm doing it, Warner. Hey, nah, PLEs, watch our shit show. That's funny. That's clever. I like it. I like it. That's clever. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Yeah, and also assorted office supplies, Robert.
That's
cool.
right.
Yes, absolutely. We will take assorted office supplies as well.
Mm-hmm.
You're burning the books, Ron. Okay.
Whoa.
All right. That's okay. All right.
All right.
That's nice. That's good for you. Good for you, man.
Didn't know it was the 40s, but here we are.
Yeah, that's right. It's a revolution. All right. All right. Good for you.
I don't know what kind of revolution, but sure.
The book burning kind. The book burning kind. Okay. You dropped a scroll. Yeah, I noticed. You're a pirate. Good for you, Robert.
Matey.
That's right. Good for you. This motherfucker played one season for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. All right, y'all. Let's get into it, man. The show opens with commentary welcoming us to the show and the camera shot of the crowd outside the arena. But this cannot be forgotten, ladies and gentlemen. The usual montage of talent arriving at the arena follows. Yeah.
Why?
Z.
Why?
Z.
I am sick of this. I am so fucking sick of seeing this every fucking show, every Monday, Friday, and whenever fucking pay-per-view, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Yeah.
Every fucking time. There is no reason for these people to be shown walking into a fucking arena. For what? To maybe have a talking segment?
To display their greatness, Warner.
To show that they can barely wrestle? Unless they tear an ACL, which
to show they're superstars, Warner.
They're not superstars. They're not even fucking stars.
With a Z or a S?
Both.
Nah, they're not a channel. Got it. Okay. All right.
You know, come on. Out of all those people, if you go downtown, let's just say Houston. All right, downtown Houston.
Ooh, shouts out Houston.
Shouts out to Houston.
Mm-hmm.
You go down to Houston and ask, hey, do you know who Jey Uso is? Everyone's going to look at you sideways.
I might get robbed.
You might.
Might get robbed. Not going to lie. Might get robbed.
If you ask people who CM Punk are, again, robbed.
Warner, for fuck's sake. Who CM Punk are? God damn it. I was letting you make the point, but shit. Go ahead. But
again, LA Knight, no one's gonna care. Seth Rollins, no one's gonna care. Becky Lynch, no one's gonna care. Nikki Bella, they'll probably ask if she's a stripper at a strip joint.
Dude, Warner, I have said Nikki Bella couldn't strip in no Houston strip club. Are you out of your mind? Are you out of your
I'm just going by the name, okay? I'm just going by the name. I'm not going by the body.
You just offended the shit out of me. Nikki Bella could not strip at no goddamn Houston strip club. That woman cannot clap her 2 chicken cutlets together in no goddamn Houston strip club and get away with it. She will get chased out of the club at gunpoint. Are you insane? Are you out of your mind? Hell no, they wouldn't think Nikki Bella was no stripper, especially if they saw a picture of her. Holy shit. All right, man. No skipping ahead, Michael Ramone. I know you newish here, so I'm going to let you fly. All right. This motherfucker saying, Nikki, get the fuck out of here. Okay. But no, Warner, it ain't no point in even defending that take because you know how I feel about it, dude. WWE currently has no household names.
No.
Like even their biggest quote unquote outside of WWE household name in Logan Paul, you could probably still walk up to most people and they don't know who that is.
Mm-hmm.
And once John Cena retires, his name value is going to go in the fucking dumps too.
Yep.
And it's going to give people an opportunity to reflect on just how shit he was as a wrestler and how shit his career was overall. That reflection era for John Cena is going to be a mother lover.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all know the reflection era I'm talking about. Y'all know how we look back on Stone Cold and The Rock and The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels in 2025. Someday people are going to look back on John Cena and Roman Reigns that way.
Yep.
And it is not going to be remembered fondly.
Nope.
Like when people actually go through the game tape and review and John Cena's career is going to age like milk in the fucking Arizona sun. It is. Let's call a spade a spade. Go ahead.
I mean, let's be really honest. I think the only one that's going to be remembered fondly is Austin.
Maybe.
I mean, and that's a possibility.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, WWE has a household name issue, and it's an issue that they've created. They don't want anyone to be bigger than the company.
Right.
So it's an issue that they created.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, and they could easily fix it.
Mm-hmm.
They could easily fix it, but they don't want to.
But they refuse to.
Yeah, they don't want to. So there you have it. All right. Let's get into it. Oh, my fucking God. Bronson Reed versus Roman Reigns.
At least Roman's curtain jerking where he belongs.
But wait. Stop. You would have thought Jesus Christ walked through that curtain when Roman Reigns came out. That was the moment where I was like, oh, this audience is cooked.
Uh-huh.
That was the moment where I was like, stick a fork in them, they're done. You would have thought God created an avatar for himself to walk through that curtain and walk through that curtain. That's not a good thing. Because it goes back to the household name thing we were just talking about. Roman Reigns is not a household name. Why are you popping for him like he is our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ? Like here's the word that I try to avoid using so much because it has such an extreme context and connotation to it. But this was performative.
Mm-hmm.
All of that cheering for Roman Reigns. That shit was so performative. Like even Roman Reigns was looking around like, stop.
Yeah.
You can see it in his face. Go back and look if you don't believe me.
Mm-hmm.
Go back, guys. I am so glad one of my degrees is in psychology because it taught me how to observe stuff like that. Look at his face. Even he was looking around like, come on now. like, all right, a pop. All right, cool. I can live with that. But y'all putting 100 on 10. Come on now.
Mm-hmm.
And then
I'm not main eventing here. I'm curtain jerking.
right, like even he was looking around like, come on. Come on. Yeah, that's all they wanted to do, Fuego. They just wanted to be a viral clip. That's it. But here was guys, as a pro wrestling fan, not a sports entertainment fan, as a pro wrestling fan, this pissed me off. You would have thought this was Hogan and Andre. Warner, took them 45 years to start wrestling, and I use the term wrestling very loosely. It took them about goddamn 37 years to finally start wrestling in this match. I'm all for letting the moment soak in and all that old stuff, but it was Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed.
For fucking shoes.
I swear, you would have thought Hogan and Andre was happening.
Mm-hmm.
You're exaggerating. No one thought that. No one was acting like that. Go watch it.
Go watch the crowd reaction. For the love of God.
Like, because there's people that will hit me in the DMs like, look, I like the show, but I didn't like this criticism. And this probably will be one of those criticisms that somebody gonna hit me up. I didn't like that criticism. Go watch it.
Go watch it. It's right there in front of your face.
Like, y'all be acting like these events aren't recorded. Like, just because these events suck so bad that deep down inside y'all know y'all don't want to go back and watch these shit shows, don't mean I'm wrong just because I observed this stuff on a first watch. But yeah, Roman Reigns was looking like, man, nah. This ain't that popping. Now,
at least he's self-aware now.
Now, to get to the match quality portion, this is how I want to start breaking stuff down going forward, guys. I want to go, set up, match portion, match quality, conclusion. So here's how I'm going to do it. The match quality. Roman Reigns was a participant in this match, correct?
Yes.
Okay, there you go. That's all I need to say.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I need to say. If Roman Reigns is to be sponsored by anyone that WWE gets a sponsorship with, it should be Hawaiian Punch. Because that's all he does.
Mm-hmm.
Punch, 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 punch. Rare athletic move. Punch, 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 punch. Drive by. Punch, 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 punch. Spear. Win, 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 win.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck everything else. Win, 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 win. These ops ain't shit. Win, 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 win. Stop chasing that bitch. Win, 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 win.
Mm-hmm.
And then Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed is an interesting case because Bronson Reed is not believable enough to where you could invest in his matches, but he's also not a shitty worker. And you could see he's capable of so much more. But those WWE handcuffs are a motherfucker. Because there was moments in this match where you could see he was like, oh, I'm carrying, let me slow down.
Yeah.
You could see it. Like, it was moments where he was like, up, I am carrying this match. Let me slow down and let Roman get some.
Yeah.
That's what WWE does to people. That is dead ass what WWE does to people. I've seen Roxanne do it like 5 times. Like, I watched one of her NXT pay-per-view matches, and I was like, oh my God, I had never seen Roxanne work that slow. God, if I could remember that match, who she was going against, I will tell y'all. But yeah, I was watching. I was like, God, I've never seen Roxanne work that damn slow. That was Bronson Reed in this match. Now, do I think he's an above average worker? No, I don't. But I think he's capable of at least average, and average is a bar in WWE.
Mm-hmm.
That's a bar way above the rest in WWE. Which is why WWE fans are so quick to pop for average. Because they're so used to getting below average. But yeah, the match quality suffered because 1, Roman Reigns, and 2, Bronson Reed had to slow down for Roman Reigns.
Mm-hmm.
And again, if you don't like what I'm saying, you don't believe what I'm saying, you don't agree with what I'm saying, the game tape is there. Go rewatch this show you love so much. Go rewatch this product that you cheer at the top of your lungs for. Go watch it. Go watch it. Go watch it again. It's so enjoyable, right? It's Orthenema Cook-Hoop, right?
Mm-hmm.
Go watch it again.
You love it.
Y'all don't go back and watch this shit. Y'all don't, because y'all know it sucks. But because of the existence of AEW, you have to defend it.
Mm-hmm.
Because you spent $20,000 on a ticket, you have to defend it.
Mm.
Come on, man. Y'all know just as good and well as I do that this match was a stinker. And then Roman Reigns picks up the win. How did he win again? Let me check my notes, y'all. I'm sorry.
Spear.
Of course. Oh, wow. Look at that.
Uh-huh.
I was being funny, by the way. But Roman Reigns is a liability, and I'm going to explain why. Motherfucker, you wear a size 15 shoe. You win your shoes back, and the first thought is to autograph them and throw them into the audience? Homie, I wear a size 13. If I threw my shoe at somebody, I would be afraid of them being concussed and suing me. And because WWE fans are typically the biggest sissy bitches on the planet.
Oh, yeah.
What if that would have hit even one of them, grazed a hair on one of them little soft Frenchmen? Now you got a lawsuit. Now you got a lawsuit. So Roman, I know you was trying to do something nice, but next time, bro, if you want to do something like that, man, walk up to the crowd and just hand it to a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you know the audience that you perform in front of are bitches. You know this. Why would you throw a shoe in the crowd? Why would you do that? Why would you do that, man? That's just not smart. Which I would never want to be that bald, I don't see color fucking smug prick. But if I was Triple H, as soon as he got backstage, I'm like, Roman, next time walk up to a kid and hand him the shoe. I would definitely be like, bro, don't do that again. These new wrestling fans are soft. Don't do that shit again.
Yeah, it's not 1998 anymore.
Yeah. Do not, for the love of God, do that again. All it would have took was for him to hit one Karen with that damn shoe. Yeah. But Roman Reigns won another match. Roman Reigns wins. LOL. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nasty Leroy, I don't know how you figured that shit out, but you did. It was Roxanne versus Lola Vice. It was Roxanne versus Lola Vice. I don't know how you figured that out. That is amazing. I don't know how you figured that out. But yeah, it was Roxanne versus Lola Vice. I had never seen Roxanne wrestle that slow. In my entire life of watching Roxanne, I had never seen Roxanne work that slow. Ever. It bothered me so much. Like, I was just like, oh, this is terrible. This is not good. And it was all so Lola could do her hard cam stuff and pop her ass and all. That's all it was. That was the only reason why Roxanne had to slow down, was so Lola Vice could get her shit in. God, I hate the WWE style. And I use that term style very loosely. Let me see. Say, lost your shoes, get your shoes, toss your shoes. So what was the point of the feud?
Exactly.
That completely, I ain't gonna lie. In the process of talking about the match, that completely skipped my mind, y'all. Yeah, what was the point of the feud then? What was the point of the feud? Why go out there and face him for the match if you didn't give a fuck about them damn shoes? If it's nothing to you, Warner, that's like me taking a bitch out. And I'm like, baby, get whatever you want. It's on me. As soon as this bitch racks up a $300 bill, I'm like, hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute, bitch. We got to step outside and talk about this.
Right.
She's going to be like, you literally said, get whatever I want. And trust me, a woman will take advantage of that, fella. So be very careful.
Oh, easily.
Be very careful of the words you use. Words have meaning, okay? But want to give you a take on this match, and let's proceed forward.
This match was boring
As fuck.
as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And again, this goes back to my pregame thought. This match could have been on Raw.
With ease. Yeah.
With ease.
Yeah.
You could have built this up to be on tomorrow's Raw. And you know what? You would have popped a rating for that Raw because Roman's wrestling.
Even
yeah,
if it was a 6-minute match.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But you know how long this match was? 22 minutes and 5 seconds. And you could have done that in half the time. You could have done that in the quarter of a time.
Yeah, creatively, WWE is working in reverse. Once they start working in reverse financially, it's gonna get spooky. Go ahead, Warner.
But creatively, working backwards is even worse. Because this is what we get. Terrible.
Like, he got his ass whooped over these shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Just
And then to come back and sneak in a win?
disgusting work. Disgusting work. Disgusting work. Disgusting work. Warner, we cannot get on these streams and lie, can we? Like, it's impossible.
No.
It's impossible. It's impossible. The match was boring as holy shit. I'd rather watch professional paint drying on ESPN 8, the Ocho.
That's right.
Hey, Mama Ducky Hugs, how you doing?
Hello.
But post-match, Paul Heyman checks on Bronson Reed in the corner, only to turn around and see Roman Reigns standing behind him. Paul Heyman is begging for his bussy not to be taken. And Roman Reigns puts him in a guillotine choke, which the form on his guillotine choke is god-awful. God-awful. And if you put a guillotine choke on somebody like that in a real fight, they will slip right out. Roman climbs up on the announce table. And then Braun Breaker spears him out of nowhere. Jelly Roll is there. And they putting the camera on him to show how concerned he is. Roman Reigns gets helped to his feet. This is the dumbest shit on the planet. This is where I got pissed off with the show. This is where I was like, I'm finna go in my room. I'm going to take a nap. I'm going to wake up. I'm going to do the show on the fly. So Braun Breaker spears him at the top of the ramp again. I'm sorry, at the base of the ramp. My apologies.
Mm-hmm.
Bronson keeps the referees and road agents away while Braun grabs Roman's hair and screams in his ear. And then Reed picks Reigns up and puts him in the ring. Then he hits him with a 747 splash. Medics arrive. Then he gets put on the stretcher. They're going for the stretcher job. Then Bronson runs back in the ring to land another tsunami. Then 55 years later, Jey Uso comes out there to try to help him, and he gets hit with a spear. And then Roman Reigns gets tsunami'd again. And then Roman finally gets on a stretcher, and they wheel him out with Jey Uso walking beside him. Even the crowd knew the moment Jey Uso was supposed to be out there.
Mm-hmm.
And WWE fans are dumbasses. Even the audience knew. And here's where Jey should be. What was the point? Jey Uso might as well not even came out there. And guys, without skipping ahead, please don't skip ahead. If this is to protect Jey Uso, and we gonna talk about it, so please nobody skip ahead. Shut the fuck up. If this is all to protect Jey Uso, what does Jey Uso need protection from? He's not a main eventer.
No.
He's barely even a mid-card guy. If we're talking sheer talent, LA Knight deserves this protection.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my Lord. Okay.
You know what I don't understand? Why were Braun and Bronson carrying Paul Heyman out like he was Jesus? Like his hands were out like this, and I'm like, why is he coming out like Jesus?
Because Paul Heyman surrenders his body to the hands of grown men.
Easily, apparently.
Oh, you ain't know Paul Heyman was cheap? Oh, Marlo came through with the 5 smack. Rusev between this match and the outside fuckery, it was damn near 50 minutes long. Dude, they had to kill Tom. They had no choice. They had to kill Tom. That's not me giving them a pass at all. They had to kill Tom. They know they fucking
promised.
fans.
They promised 5-6 hour pay-per-view.
Yeah, they know they fucking their fans, but they like, hey, we won't fuck them on the time.
Yeah,
You know, we'll give them a little bit of extra content, as if we're not already flooding them with a bunch of content.
Well, look at these commercials we're gonna have for you on the other side.
Said Jay in the back catering, eating French food. Yeah, like, dude, if the crowd even knew what a proper cue was supposed to be for Jay, you're in trouble creatively.
Yeah,
Because your audience is dumb as a box of rocks. That's not good. That is an indictment upon your product. It is. I don't care how you want to spin the narrative. Appreciate you, Marlo. All right. It was one comment I wanted to read because it falls underneath that rule that we made with WWE where we say they're the industry standard. We're not going to praise average or one little small thing. No. Hold on. Where is it? Let me find it. Nasty Leroy. Yeah, you had said at least he's selling better than he used to. He used to no-sell everything. Nope, I'm not. Nope.
No.
That's a prerequisite for your job. No, I'm not praising that. I'm not praising that. No, I'm not giving kudos. See, that's why WWE gets passes and they keep putting on the product they do. Because there will always be a person that'll be like, well, at least this happened. No, my bar is higher than that, dog. Nasty Leroy, you know I rock with you, bro, but my bar is higher than that, dog. No. You mean his job? You mean he's doing what he's supposed to do within the realms of his job? No. You don't get kudos for that. You don't get brownie points for that. No, not where I come from. A man waking up and going to work every day does not get a pat on the back and a motherfucking steak dinner every night, unless his wife is the shit. No. That's called his responsibility when he's in front of a production and a camera. I hate those little micro praises that WWE gets. I hate that because they don't deserve it. Because they always fall within the realm of that's what they're supposed to do. It's never something that actually is worthy of praise. It's always something that it's like, he's supposed to do that. She's supposed to do that. I think if a man is working hard, I swear to God, I live by this saying, and if a woman can't provide this, she can't be around me. Stomach should be full, balls should be empty. That I feel like that is something a woman that is living underneath the provision of a man should provide a man in return for his provision.
It's not that hard either.
It's really not. Especially if she know what she doing, it ain't gonna take long.
Yeah.
She knows what she doing. That shit ain't gonna take long at all. But yeah, no. And I'm talking about the cooking and the you know. So yeah, man, I can't. I'm not doing those micro praises that WWE gets because that's why their product is so bad now. Because there's always a person that goes, "Well, at least they did this." Meanwhile, AEW can put on a 10 out of 10 damn show, and people will find the one minuscule microscopic shit that they could find to shit on the show. That Amazing Forbidden Door and Booker T, gummy bears. Gummy bears that actually were within context of a story, might I add.
Yeah. And yes, they did sell them.
What are we talking about? What are we talking about? No, it's cool, man. I feel you, bro, but don't, man, I can't, don't bring that in here, bro. Don't bring that in here. Like, WWE gets enough praise. Undeserved praise at that. Unwarranted praise at that. No, I'm not trying to hear that shit. Ron said, sorry, I don't accept anything or wrestling average or below standard. Yeah, no, I refuse. I refuse. I fucking refuse. Said Jay was taking a yeet. I'm dead. That's funny. Yeah, right. Marlo said can't congratulate someone for doing their damn job. I know he gets the point now. I'm just reading comments at this point. So Nasty Leroy, don't be like, hey, I get it, man. I'm reading comments, bro. Yeah, said remember the size of the ring at Grand Slam Australia controversy. Yeah, dude.
Oh my God.
And funny enough, here's the funny part about that too, Adrian. That ended up being one of AEW's better shows in their history.
Yep.
That show was phenomenal. You didn't even give a fuck about the ring size because the show was just that good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, like gang, comment gang, share gang, financial lubricant gang, man. Show your love, man. Show your motherfucking love in the house tonight. Keep these numbers up. Keep it rolling, man. Straight up. All right? Let me read these motherfucking results. Let me get this. Let's get through this. Now we're officially showing Jelly Roll in the crowd as well as, oh my God, his alternate universe Marvel variant, Post Malone. Oh my God. I will never in my life, and I'm going to say this, and I know it's white people watching, I will never, ever in life, ever fall for the tatted up, white chocolate, white boys, as people would say. Oh, they got soul. The only white boy that had soul and he could really rock out a room full of black people, like for real, was Bobby Caldwell. If you don't know who that is what you won't do for love. You tried everything, but you don't give up. That's Bobby Caldwell. And I could name a couple more, white boys that had soul, but like, man, all these people, all these coons on Twitter talk about oh, that's so dope that they got Post Malone and Jelly Roll there. They like brothers from another mother. I'm like, you don't get your coon ass on. You don't get your shucking and jiving ass on. Probably tethers. Get your ass on. They're invited to the cookout. No, they not. Not my cookout. Y'all be too quick with that shit. A white boy know how to do a shitty Dougie, and y'all like, come to the barbecue. No. Then they come to the barbecue and say the water's spicy. Fuck out of here. Water think about it right now. He like, water is spicy. I don't know what he's talking about.
Now that you think about it.
I drank Aquafina the other day. It was very spicy. Yeah, man, all that. He's invited to the cookout, Cody Raheem Rhodes. And if you don't suck the widest part of my dick, which is the whole thing, goodness gracious, you coons make me sick. Like, shut up. Shut up. Get the fuck off my algorithm. Yes, Bobby Caldwell is white. Yes. See, you ain't even know he was white. See? That's what I'm saying. That proves my point. A lot of people didn't know he was white. Yeah, man. That motherfucker, people that pick up black culture and then toss it to the side of the road once they get a white audience popping can suck my you-know-what. Because that's what Post Malone did. White Iverson. When I started balling, I was young. He got that black audience, and then them white people like, hey, who are you? And he was like, bye, black people. Now he country and he folk and he making polka music and shit. Country. Kid Rock did the same thing. Limp Bizkit did the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I could keep going. Oh boy, if y'all wanted me to go down a list, there's a list. It started with Elvis bitch ass. Let's keep it a buck. It started with Elvis bitch ass. Swagger jacking all in black acts and stealing they songs. Because he know here's a chart and they was keeping black people off the charts at the time. You know, man, all right. That's why I said I know I'm going to rile up the mayonnaise coalition in the room. I know I am, but I don't give a damn. Yeah, man, come on, bro. That's who it really started with for real, if y'all want to know. Man, yeah, not only was he a PDF file, but yeah, that dude was a thief. And an overrated as fuck singer. A overrated as fuck singer. He had like 3 octaves. Goodness gracious. Said these dudes be cooning for a company that doesn't even push his black male talent. That's another reason why it pisses me off. Oh, look at Post Malone and Jelly Roll in the front row. They invited to the cookout. Why are you not campaigning for black talent? And these will be the people that will have groups and podcasts called Black People Wrestle, Black Girl Wrestle, Black, as my mom said, because it's from CB4. Oh, I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, because I'm blickety black, blacker than black, black, and blacker than black, yo, because I'm black and I'm black. Like, but then when it comes time to stand up for some black people in the business, oh, well, you know, Cody, you know, he's invited to the cookout, him and Brandy, not Brandy from The Boy It's Mine, Brandy Rhodes, coons, you damn coons, get out of here. I cannot stand y'all. Get off my algorithm. A couple of y'all didn't block me because that black girl's wrestle page blocked me. It's funny because I know y'all heard what we said. I don't give a damn. It's true. Y'all blocked me because y'all know it's true. Y'all ain't say shit to me because y'all know it's true. Yeah, come on now. You could get as mad as you fucking want. Said you had 16 talent on this pay-per-view, 2 were black, and they're both on the same team. Oh, man, let's keep going. Let's keep going before somebody accuse me of race baiting. And it's probably going to be one of Warner's people. That water is really spicy, isn't it?
It's actually, you know, I have Walmart water, and it's actually fine right now.
Okay, it's not spicy. Good for you.
It's not spicy.
All right. But backstage, Adam Bald yells at the LeBron Breakers and tells them to take a ride with Paul Heyman because they are banned from the building. And if he so much as smells them near the building again. Why would you be putting your nostrils out to even, you know what? I'm just going to move on. Like, why would you volunteer your nostrils for that purpose? It's like a 5-year-old writes this shit in crayon or something. Like, okay. All right, bro. Next up, the only 2 black talents on this card that are both in the same team, the Street Profits. I'm sorry. Let me correct myself. The Street Product Placements versus the Wyatt Sicks, consisting of Dexter Lumis and Joe Gacy for the WWE Tag Team Championships. Okay, Angelo Dawkins. Let me tell you something, bro. You belong to the Campbell's Chunky Soup gang, homie. Stop wearing tank tops. I know it's tougher to wrestle in loose clothing. I do know that. But, homie, you got to wear something that don't make you look like the uncle that just got out of prison and now he back home terrorizing everybody and eating everybody fruit snacks. Because that's what you look like. That's what you have that build. You have the uncle that just got out of prison from serving a 10-year bid and now he back home terrorizing everybody in the damn house and the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta wear some stuff that accommodates your lack of a shape, but your shape.
Talk to Jimmy Uso.
Yeah, cause dude, that shit looks crazy. That shit looks great. Like, dude, he came out there. That tank top looked wild. All right. Said the Street Borderlanders. That's funny. Yeah, but like, and I played the first one. Those type of games, like those like post-apocalyptic dystopian type of games, I never could get into them. I didn't get into Fallout. Fallout New Vegas was kind of fun. It was kind of fun, but like I cannot get into those type of games. They just bore me.
Mm-hmm.
They just bore me. I don't know. It's just boring. The visuals, everything. It just bores me. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I know everybody's different. My phone is blowing up again. Fuck. Okay. Damn. All right. So, match quality. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to address one thing. The Fireflies and the crowd singing Bray Wyatt's theme song, that was dope. That was dope.
Yes.
That was nice. That was real nice. If you are going to be a crowd that tries to get yourself over, try that. Do that. Okay? But the match quality, let's get into it. Angelo Dawkins showed off some athleticism that I didn't know he had. But other than that, this was your run of the mill. This could have been a SmackDown match easily.
Mm-hmm.
Let me make a long story short. It was wrestled like a TV match. It was put together like a TV match. Like when it comes to like how the moves were produced and all that. There was nothing in this match that felt like, oh my God, I'm watching a pay-per-view match. Like nothing. It felt like a SmackDown match with a bigger crowd. But the Wyatt Sicks won by pinfall with a suplex powerbomb combination on Montez Ford, retaining the WWE Tag Team Championships. Now I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
What was the entire point of the Motor City Machine Guns losing all of their momentum and Melo Don't Miz being in the position they're in? Like, if this was the route you were going to take, why? What? Okay, let me say this again.
Because that's how we swerve you.
Dog, if the Wyatt Sicks were just gonna retain over the Street Profits, why not bring the hotter story in Melo Don't Miz into that show, that pay-per-view, so at least that way you can continue an angle?
Yeah, that would make sense. But when does WWE do anything that makes sense?
Like this is just like base level logic. You could have continued the Melo Don't Miz storyline by having them being defeated by the Wyatt Sicks at this show. Why were the Street Profits in this position? Why were the Motor City Machine Guns the sacrificial lambs? Like nothing adds up. It's like a calculator with letter keys. Like you can't add up. Like it just doesn't. This doesn't make your tag team division look good. It actually makes your tag team division look weak. So what? Oh my God! What to give your thoughts on this match? Give your thoughts on this match.
Again, just again, this is another TV match that should have been on regular TV. Again, once you've seen one Street Profits match, you've seen them all.
Mm-hmm. And we've seen this a million. The matchup itself, we've seen a million times as well.
There's nothing fresher. There was no new take on this match. There was nothing fresh about it. Nothing. Not a guy like.
Go ahead.
I don't get why you'd have this on a pay-per-view when you know you're going to get the same match every time. Like this formula of, oh well, we did this last week, so we can do it at the pay-per-view too. That's not how it should be. At all. When I'm watching a pay-per-view, I should be seeing something different than what you did on Raw, than what you did on SmackDown, what you did on Main Event. This is where you're supposed to really showcase what you can do. And yet here we are. Same match, same outcome, and we're bored to tears.
And Mo, my good sir, you made a very solid point, and you did too, Werner. You made a very solid point. You could tell Montez Ford is just resigned to his fate.
Mm-hmm.
He's tethered to Angelo Dawkins. And, like, do I necessarily feel like he wants to be? No, but, like, they're probably so close in real life that, like, he cannot shake him. He can't shake him. That's probably one of the worst positions to be in.
Yep.
He cannot shake him. The only way he can shake him is if he leaves the company. Which
we
won't
know
do.
that's not going to happen.
Yeah, as long as Bianca's there, he's not going to leave.
Yeah.
Because that's his gravy train. I hate to say it. Like,
I don't see her ever leaving. I think she's washed. She's brainwashed.
yeah, no, Bianca's the breadwinner. She's the alpha. She's the,
Mhm.
yeah. He's going to go wherever she goes. Like, he may be this pristine athlete, been to the military, all this stuff, and that's cool, but, like, Bianca wears the pants in that relationship. Like, let's be real. Let's be real. And I'm not even...
I'm sure they showed that in that Hulu show, too.
Yeah. I haven't watched it, but yeah, probably. Is there anybody who watched it? Can anybody tell me?
Yeah,
but, like, dude, I could just sense it. Like, I don't even need to watch it to know that. Like, I'm pretty sure he's a yes, dear kind of guy. Yes, dear. Yes, dear. Okay, baby.
Whatever you say, dear.
Yeah. You want to go to this brunch spot? Okay. Because he got his kid. So, like, he just along for the ride at this point. He just along for the ride at this point. Yeah, he going to ride it till the wheels fall off. Said it doesn't have to be this way. He could be the next Swerve. He's weak. Dude, he could be bigger than Swerve. And I've said that. And it's Swerve. Shouts out to you. You know that. But, like, he could be bigger. I've actually believed that. I've said this on the show multiple times. He could be bigger.
Yeah, he definitely has a lot more athleticism than Swerve.
No, fair is fair. Fair is fair. That's not a diss song. Swerve is the fucking man. That's not a diss song. It's a real song. Yeah. And Bianca could be way bigger in AEW. Instead of doing that fucking blaxploitation accent voice thing that they have her do, and girl, and all that. She wouldn't have to do that in AEW. Marlo said, watch it and true. I know, bro. I don't make the big bucks doing consultations for people if I didn't know this stuff off of a first look. Yeah, like, I know, bro. I know. You could tell. He just happy to be there, and that's okay. Enjoy her. She built like a goddess. Enjoy her. All right. Just wanted to put that out there. It ain't hating on the brother. Congrats to him. Let's read, man. Let's keep going, man. This show. Jesus. Oh, boy. We got Becky Lynch versus Nikki Bella for the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I haven't said it in like a week now, but I'm bringing it back. This is one of my favorite words on the show because when we have it, it is so beautiful to put it out there. And I think y'all know the word that is coming. Vindication. This was for all of the Becky truthers that go out there and they go, Becky sucks in the ring. She's terrible. She has no athleticism. All of the Becky truthers get shamed to oblivion in wrestling debates. Oblivion. They do. This was a win for the Becky truthers. This was a win.
Yep.
This was a win.
A major win.
At one point of this match, I'm not even shitting y'all. Nikki Bella, and I've seen her do this move a million times. She doesn't do it very well, but she's done it a million times. So you should know when she's setting it up. She goes for her like second rope enziguri. Becky is halfway across the fucking ring. See, it's little shit like that like y'all will look at that and be like, oh, it was a mistake, this, that, and the third. Becky has too many of those for it to not be on purpose.
Exactly.
Becky has too many of those on game tape for it to not be on purpose. I'm putting a tinfoil kufi on. I don't care. Becky has too many moments like that for it to not be on purpose. So does Charlotte. Rhea Ripley had to pull Charlotte to that good match that they had at WrestleMania in LA. Because Charlotte was trying to sandbag and sabotage that match. Go back and watch it. I did. Go back and watch it. Charlotte early in that match was trying to sabotage that match. And Rhea Ripley was like, no. No, not today. I'm going to lift your ass up. No. I'm strong enough to do it. Then that was when Charlotte shaped up and started giving her a match. But Charlotte and Becky, they have too much gang tape of moments like this for this not to be real. A shoot. Doing it on purpose. I'm not trying to hear it, dog. Y'all cannot sell me on that bullshit. I will not let y'all sell me that, oh, it's an accident. Oh, accidents happen in the ring, man. Shut up. That was like, hold on, Werner, real quick. Side point. That was like this one person. I think I saved it. Let me see if I still got it in here. I might, because I deleted a whole bunch of shit, and I'm mad at myself for doing that. I think I deleted it. Son of a bitch. But there was a person that was talking about a safely executed pile driver that Josh Alexander did on Tomohiro Ishii on Collision, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they were saying, see, this is why, you know, they'll always be underneath WWE, and I don't understand why they do moves like this. And I rebutted, man, I think I could find it because I had rebutted it. I had actually, I had to. I had to. That was one that I had to. It was one that I just couldn't ignore. I'm sorry, y'all. Because I gave Richard O'Shea that advice and I didn't want to be a hypocrite. But this was just too much to ignore. It was. God damn, it's like way down here. Hold on one second, y'all. I'm going to find this motherfucker if it's the last thing I do. Because, yeah, y'all need to understand the level of hypocrisy that this audience goes to. Here we go. I replied, I said, we have seen ACLs get snatched like Shang Tsung snatches souls in WWE before most even have a chance to see a hard cam glow red. These moves have gone off without a hitch in AEW for the most part. And then I said, bonus, WWE used to allow and do pile drivers consistently, so taking the elitist route looks bad. That's the type, if you're going to call a motherfucker out, that's how you do it.
Mm-hmm.
Direct, straight to the point, shuts down any further talking points that they could possibly have. And they just did an entire storyline. Shouts out to Miguel for this, because this was his talking point. And you need to start giving credit for our talking points as well. But Miguel has said this. They just did a storyline based around a pile driver, literally not that long ago. Did they not?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. 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 So this is why I will never rate WWE when it comes to wrestling. This is why matches like this is why when people have wrestling discussions about the best matches to happen in wrestling, I don't typically rate WWE matches. Because WWE matches with people at the top of the card are too dominated by ego and sandbagging or missing spots on purpose. And then they get covered up as, oh, it was a mistake. Shut up. What about AEW? All these moves get executed in AEW.
Mm-hmm.
And even the botches look like they were on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
That Michael Oku botch at fucking Forbidden Door looked like it was on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
At least they botches when they do have them look like they on purpose. Like, bro, I can't do this elitist shit. WWE is not the end all be all, especially when it comes to professional wrestling. They're not, and they never have been. I don't care what you try to sell me. They've never been that. NWA and then WCW was always the better wrestling promotion. Like how TNA in the Ruthless Aggression era, towards the back end of it, was the better wrestling promotion.
Mm-hmm.
WWE only had a very small 3 to 4 year window where they were the best wrestling promotion, and that was during the Ruthless Aggression era. And that was primarily SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
That shit lasted like 3 years. A company that's been around as long as WWE in the biggest run that they could muster on good wrestling was 3 years. AEW's been putting on consistently good wrestling for 6 years. Y'all gotta stop. Like, dude, stop overrating these people just because of the shitty fucking corporate logo they behind. I do not rate WWE matches. I don't. It's not wrestling. It's Mick wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Becky is garbage, bro. Nikki is garbage too. Don't get me wrong. Nikki is shitty too. But Becky is especially garbage. One of the worst top women to ever touch the industry. God, if I had a time machine, I would catch Nia's fist. That's a fact.
Yeah.
If I had a time machine, I would step in front of that punch. Becky won by pinfall with a backslide up on a pay-per-view, y'all. You could have did this on Raw.
Mm-hmm.
Becky Lynch won with a backslide, y'all. And they gave a backslide pin a finishing move's name. And guess what they call it, y'all? The Lynch pin. Even the cicadas outside my crib got quiet. Werner, you got any? Fuck this show. Fuck this show.
I have never. You know what? This match, you know, brings women's wrestling backwards. Like they should not have a match on WrestlePalooza or Australia or whatever's next after that. This was awful. This was god awful. And then that whole the ending with that backslide pin. That was the worst setup for a backslide pin I have ever seen in my life. They should be embarrassed at how that match ended.
Slow as molasses.
Yeah, they should be embarrassed tonight.
That's one motion. One motion.
One motion, and they should be embarrassed. Completely embarrassed.
They turned a move that's one motion into three. Hook the arms, drop to knees, slide into it. No, it's one motion. Hook, drop. Hook, drop. That's it. You should be able to do that all in one motion.
But not these two. God forbid.
Oh my God. Like, dude, the bar is in hell.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, Apollo, this seems like also a shitty attempt at giving her a name for an arbitrary move, like with the Tony Storm thing, the big package, large package, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
But like that is within the realms and confines of Tony Storm's gimmick. What a linchpin? What? You have to be obtuse if you think that plays into Becky's character at all. What the fuck does a linchpin have to do with her character?
Not a gosh darn thing.
Tony's character always references sexual innuendo. So it makes sense for her character. What the fuck does a linchpin have to do with Becky? Give me a fucking knife. This shit is doo-doo ass cheeks, boy. It's terrible, dog.
Again, all of this could have been put on TV. All of it. This could have been tomorrow's episode of Raw.
But wait, Werner, don't forget Roman Reigns sold, though.
Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. The one move.
I'm fucking with you, Nasty Leroy, if he's still in here. He probably like, oh. Like, I just... buddy. Oh, boy. We get a hype reel for AAA WWE Worlds Collide. I'm not watching Starbucks Lucha Libre. I'm not watching Gentrified Lucha Libre. I'm not watching it.
Especially at 10 o'clock at night. No.
Jey Uso is shown getting a bag of ice for his ribs. And Adam Bald rolls up to ask if he's good for his match tonight. Jey Uso says he's going to go. And Pierce thinks he was calling him AP. I'm like... Moving on. I'm just going to move on. I'm fighting that urge. I'm really fighting that urge to rant. I'm fighting that urge. I'm fighting it with every fiber of my existence. Rusev versus Sheamus in a good old fashioned Donnybrook match. I'm going to call it exactly what it would be called if it took place in AEW. Spot fest.
Mm-hmm.
And not even a good one.
No.
And not even a good one. That Paris crowd was losing their jizz over that white noise spot into the tables. Dude, I've seen more extreme shit at a Chuck E. Cheese ball pit than this fucking match. God. You could castrate a hamster in front of the WWE audience and they'll chant, "This is awesome."
Mm-hmm.
Lord.
I also gotta believe that there's no Slim Jim tables in a fucking pub in Ireland too for the good old fashioned Donnybrook.
Boy, the dude, I swear to God, they bar is so far up they ass that they could build a
Mhm.
swing set on it. God, WWE fans, get your head out your ass. This is not good. It's not fucking good. Talk about you saw motherfuckers talk about the Rusev pop. Where?
What?
Where?
What pop?
The crowd was disappointed when he fucking won.
Yeah.
And speaking of which, he won with a Shillelagh-assisted accolade. Sheamus tapped out. Oh, the big thing was, Sheamus never taps out.
Oh boy.
What does that rub do for what is he in his late 30s or early 40s? What does that do? What does that do? What does that do? Shouldn't you give that rub to a young up and coming star?
No.
Then you got Rusev talking like a dunce cap. I was one of the best ones in AEW. I was the best one. What? Oh, and you know what? No, I give him kudos for something. Thank you for admitting that you used AEW as a launching pad to go back to WWE.
Yeah.
At least you admitted it. Goodness gracious. Yeah, dude. I watched the QT Marshall, Paul Walter Hauser, Ring of Honor. Shouts out to Paul Walter Hauser. He showed love to the show, show love to the platform. I got his number in my phone right now, literally. So shouts out to him. He did the damn thing, and he did not take it easy in that matchup. I'm going to be honest. I told y'all I didn't get what the hype was over him at one point. I didn't understand it. I was like, what the fuck? Who cares? Who the fuck is Paul Walter Hauser? But no, man, he's earned my respect.
Mm-hmm.
Or he's probably said he's rewatching Death Before Dishonor to cleanse himself. I get it.
Oh.
And by the way, programming note, tomorrow is 50-50 up in the air, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to be Labor Day, so I might just take it off just to relax. I don't know. We'll find out. If you see the announcement post go up, that means we're doing a show. If you don't see one go up, then that means we not. So I'll just let y'all know, okay? And it's an early show, so like y'all will know early in the day if y'all should, spend time.
Miro's going to be 40 on Christmas.
See what I'm saying? You gave that to you gave the Sheamus tap out rub to a 40-year-old man.
Mm-hmm.
This company is clueless, dog.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't know why they haven't employed Donald Faison yet. I really don't.
I'm still waiting for that answer too.
Yeah, and another reason, Pin Mike, and I'm not talking myself into just taking the day off, because who knows, we might just still do it and just do like a quick show, a quick hit show, no format, just go through the matches, results. Who knows? But like, yeah. 2 WWE shows back to back is rough. McGruff the crime dog. It is bad.
And 3 out of 4 is terrible.
Like, dude, 0 out of 10 would not recommend.
Yeah.
Y'all don't know how hard that shit is. For real. Okay? But did you have any further thoughts on this match, man?
Besides that, it was terrible and should have been on Raw now.
Cool. Commentary takes a moment to celebrate Michael Cho being named the most impactful sports TV voice of the 21st century.
That's a lie. That's such a fucking lie.
Motherfucker, they didn't send them a cheese platter. They sent them a cheese brigade.
I'm sure they paid him.
They own a cheese planet now. Because there is not a person, soul, or being that lives outside of that WWE bubble that thinks Michael Cho is the best at anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not even going to give that energy. I'm not even going to dignify that with raising my voice. I won't even dignify it. Oh, buddy. This just gets worse and worse. Okay, so y'all remember I was talking about in the Becky Lynch match that Becky can get away just because she's behind that ugly-ass corporate WWE logo. She could get away with being mediocre and missing spots and being just generally terrible and mediocre.
Mm-hmm.
If this John Cena Logan Paul match wasn't a textbook example of what I was talking about with that, I don't know what was. John Cena calling spots as loud as he always does. He hit the worst Styles Clash I have ever seen. He hit the worst Hurricane Rana I ever seen. And you had Wade Barrett guzzling his cum talking about he's going back to the U.S. Championship Open Challenge, John Cena. Man, when I tell y'all that this epitomized the acceptance of mediocrity that WWE and their audience lives and dies by, I don't know what does. Logan Paul looked like he got out of a 12-round boxing match by the time this match was over with. And you want to know what that's a result of? John Cena. And you want to know why? Because John Cena can't fucking work. And he never has been able to work. Then you got Logan Paul cosplaying as every wrestler ever. He did a fake-ass Cesaro offense for the whole first half of this match. Then he went to a fake-ass Hangman Adam Page offense for the middle portion of this match. And then he went to a fake-ass John Cena moveset for the final portion of this match. Just for John Cena, well, I'm sorry. Y'all know how this goes. Cena wins, LOL, attitude adjustment. Thoughts on this match? This is terrible. This is terrible.
I have never been so disgusted after a match in my life. This match was not only horrible, you're stealing moves from other wrestlers for no reason. You're calling spots so badly and so loudly that the camera has to zoom in on it every fucking time you do it. Pathetic. And here's another sad part. Logan Paul, yes, I know John Cena can't work, but there is no reason for Logan Paul, who is probably 20 years his junior to John Cena, to look that blown up after a 26-minute match. There is no excuse. None whatsoever. That's pathetic. Fucking pathetic.
The biggest point I wanted to address, and I was saving it until after you said what you said. Yes, because WWE is the industry standard, I must compare. If any other match in any other promotion had as many false finishes as this fucking match had, they would be crucified in front of a live studio audience.
Yep.
That's what pissed me off the most. They had to go to the cheapest booking tactic of any booking tactic in pro wrestling history and that was like 30,000 false finishes, and none of them were meaningful or impactful.
No.
The only people that were falling for that bullshit was that dumbass crowd in the building. And to all you, the internet isn't a real place, people that use it to cover up for how mediocre WWE is, just because the idiots in the arena are cheering. Why do y'all selectively pull talking points from the internet when y'all want to make a point in the argument then, if the internet's not real, drones? Why do y'all do that? Because y'all could pull y'all talking points from the internet. I thought the internet wasn't a real place. So you can spare me the hyperbole, the ad hominems. You can spare me all of that bullshit. This match sucked. This match sucked. It was terrible. And then you do all this PR wave for Brock Lesnar making his comeback. You shoot that angle at the end of SmackDown just for him not to show up in a moment where he probably should have shown up.
Mm-hmm.
Weren't it for the life of me, dog. For the life of me.
You know, and then let's not forget that they went back to that fucking kid from Belgium when he cut his first heel promo. Like, my God, let that fucking go. You made up for it on Friday.
It wouldn't.
Do you really need to make up for it again on Sunday?
Warner, it wouldn't be John Cena if he wasn't exploiting children.
That's true. He loves to exploit children,
especially sick ones.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you got so fucking tight. I'm just gonna move on. This bullshit speaks for itself. I'm just gonna move on. Fuck all that backstage shit.
Mm-hmm.
Seth Rollins retains. LOL. Becky Lynch helped him. That's that.
Yeah, I mean, AJ's coming. AJ's coming back. Oh my God, AJ's coming.
CM Punk looks like the dumbest motherfucker in WWE right now. CM Punk looks like the dumbest motherfucker in WWE right now. Unless he is winning the Royal Rumble, he looks like the dumbest motherfucker in WWE right now. Not only has he been cooled off, he got put in the freezer.
Mm-hmm.
Jey Uso was protected. Now I can spin the block on it. They did that whole spot with him to protect him when LA Knight could have used that protection. This company can't even get which stars they should protect and not protect right. This is not a competent show.
Mm-mm.
I'm just going to go to ratings, and I want to forget this show even happened.
Mm-hmm.
-10, no moment.
-10, no fucking moment.
And even if AJ Lee does come back, which I doubt she will, what needle does that move? What needle does that move?
Nothing. It really doesn't.
It's like 5 years past his expiration date. What needle does it move? And there were way better moments to bring her back. Like, I know CM Punk wasn't in cahoots with the company at that point, but like, there were way better moments where they could have brought AJ back. And they didn't. So why would I care if they bring her back now? Oh, boy. Holy shit. Clear the air. The great things don't come easy, y'all. I am tired of hearing a lot of men, grown men, bitch and moan about their spot, but ain't putting no work in. You want the results, put the fucking work in, and don't run around with your head up in the sky, acting like can't nobody tell you nothing. Especially if that person has done more than you. Now, do I agree with people who weaponize their experience against people? No, I don't. I hate when people do that shit. I hate when elders do that shit. I do. But for the most part, if you really on your path and you on your purpose and you working hard, people will give you the game. But your hard-headed ass gotta listen. And that's what I want to clear the air on.
I got nothing. Enjoy the holiday.
Goodness gracious me. Miguel said even if AJ Lee returned, what if AJ Lee gets pinned by Becky? Predictable. Let's start there.
Yeah.
Mama Duck, yes, I remember people were pissed off when AJ Lee didn't appear in the Royal Rumble match. Instead, they got Nikki Bella. That's what I'm saying. Like, there were way better moments to bring her back. Like that moment, that Royal Rumble where Sasha Banks did she had the Sailor Moon outfit on. Mercedes, she had the Sailor Moon outfit on. She did the split. That Royal Rumble would have been perfect. Oh, man. I feel like I'm robbing y'all. We went over 2 hours, but I feel like I'm robbing y'all. I feel like that, like I really do. I do. Oh, that would be bad. Archangel, that would be bad. That would be really, 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 really bad.
Ooh.
No, let's not even put that in the air. That would
we don't need two belts Becky again.
No, that'd be bad. That'd be bad. Now, because that audience is so dumb, I'm sure that wouldn't push them over the edge, but
no.
That'd be really bad. Like, oh my God. Said they had 10 years to bring her back, but now it's just a waste. Yeah, man. And I know she was recovering from injuries and stuff like that, but like, you know, after year 5, come on now. Again, there were I'm pretty sure it was hella moments they could have brought her back. Yeah, no, if they do that with Becky and Stephanie, that would not no. That would not be good. That would not be good. You want to kill your women's division and the morale of your women's division? That's how you do it. That's how you do it. I think that would cause some free agency moves. I do. I think if they pulled that, some ladies will leave. I do. I actually believe that. Yeah. Yeah, that's worse than Rhea winning for sure. Yeah. Yeah, that would be diabolical work. Let's not, let's not do that, okay? All right, y'all. We rocked it out for over 2 hours, man. I didn't even think we went that long, but man, shit, apparently we did. Oh, man. So therefore, going once, going twice, and so to the man with the braids in his ass. So, sign off yet again. It's the epitome of black excellence, the king of dimes, just your boy, Mr. Stark, sign.
The big and football by the Messiah, semi-cute sixes, and the internal pessimist, Big Dub.
Peace out, y'all.
See you maybe tomorrow.